السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أبنائي طلاب الصف السادس بمدرسة الأندلس الابتدائية الخاصة للبنين. طبتم وطابت أوقاتكم بكل خير مع فيديو المراجعة لاختبار منتصف الفصل الدراسي الأول لمادة اللغة الإنجليزية. The first question we have is read and match. Read and match. You have to read the questions on the left and the answers on the right and choose the correct answer for each question. Number 1. Whose bag is this? Whose bag is this? وزي ما درسنا يا أولاد whose تسأل عن الملكية. But the correct answer is it's Sarah's. It's Sarah's. Number 2. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Yes, correct. Pizza. Number 3. How often do you play football? How often do you play football? How often نسأل بها عن عدد المرات. So the correct answer is twice a week. Twice a week. Number 4. When do you get up? When do you get up? يبقى I get up at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. Let's move to the other question. Here also read and match. Here we have also read and match. Number 1. What did Khalid do last week? What did Khalid do last week? The correct answer is yes, he went to the beach. He went to the beach. Number 2. What are your favorite colors? What are your favorite colors? Great. Correct. The correct answer is blue and white. What are your favorite colors? Blue and white. Number 3. How do you come to school? How do you come to school? Yes, by bus. How do you come to school? By bus. When does Ali go swimming? When does Ali go swimming? Yes, on Fridays. On Fridays. Let's move to another question. Now, read the passage and answer the questions. Read the passage and answer the questions. Let's read it together. Education is very important because it makes people's lives better. All students are equal and they should have the same form of education. In Qatar, the Ministry of Education and Higher Education is trying to make education in Qatar an example for the rest of the world. It tries to make sure that education is divided equally between the country's history and language and teach students about modern things like technology. One big change in the schools today is that all students learn English. There is a good reason for this. People need to learn to work in a world where English is the main language for business and education. Also, teachers have to prepare students to study in another country. Now, let's move to the questions. Number 1. What is the text mainly about? What is the text mainly about? Yes, correct. The text is about education in Qatar. Education in Qatar. Number 2. What should all students have? What should all students have? What should all students have? Yes, they should have the same form of education. They should have the same form of education. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Why is education important? Why is education important? Yes, education is important because it makes people's lives better. Because it makes people's lives better. Number 4. What do teachers also have to prepare their students for? What do teachers also have to prepare their students for? Yes, they have to prepare their students to study in another country. To study in another country. Here we have another text or another passage. We have to read the passage and answer the questions. Let's read the passage together. Elephants are a special part of our environment, playing their role along with all the animals of the wild. Elephants are the largest land mammals on Earth. Elephants live in Africa, India, and other parts of Asia. They have very large bodies, large ears, and long noses. The nose of the elephant is called a trunk. An elephant trunk has up to 40,000 muscles. They use their trunks to pick up food and drink water. Elephants are herbivores. It means that they don't eat meat. They eat tree leaves, plants, grains, and fruits. The elephants are dark gray in color. They have a short tail. The male elephant has 2 teeth, which are very long. The teeth of the male elephant are called tusks. Elephants are amazing animals. We should keep them safe. Here, question number 1. What is the text mainly about? What is the text mainly about? Yes, the text is about elephants. The text is about elephants. Let's move to the next questions. Here, elephants are fish or reptiles or mammals or amphibians. Yeah, sure, elephants are mammals. Elephants are mammals. Okay, question number 3. What is the nose of the elephant called? What is the nose of the elephant called? Yes, it is called a trunk. It's called a trunk. The nose of the elephant called a trunk. Number 4. How many muscles does an elephant's trunk have? Yeah, it's mentioned in the text. How many muscles does an elephant's trunk have? Yes, an elephant's trunk has up to 40,000 muscles. 40,000 muscles. Question number 5. What is the color of the elephants? What is the color of the elephants? Yeah, the elephants are dark gray in color. Dark gray. Or you can write only dark gray. Also, it is correct. The elephants are dark gray in color. Let's move to the next part. Now, my dear students, we are going to start our vocabulary section. Fill in the gaps with suitable words from the books. Here you have 4 sentences. Each one has a missing word, and you have 4 words. So you have to read the sentence and use the words in the books to complete the sentences below. Number 1. My brother works with tourists. He is a. Number 2. They have to walk through this long between mountains. Number 3. What a nice on Doha's corniche. I enjoy looking at the sea. Number 4, I like to drink juice in the morning. And the words we have view, orange, trail, and guide. So number 1, my brother works with tourists. He is a, yes, correct. He is a guide. He is a guide. Number 2, they have walked through this long, yes, walk through this long trail between mountains. Number 3, what a nice on Doha's corniche, yes, what a nice view. Number 4, I like to drink juice, yes, I like to drink orange juice, orange juice. Now let's move to the next question. Here we have another 4 words. We have the word towel, we have the word tidy, we have the word safe, and we have the word astronauts. Number 1, there are 3 living on the space station. Yes, space station. So without thinking, we should choose astronauts. There are 3 astronauts living on the space station. Number 2, he drove through the storm. But he is now, yes, he is safe. He is safe now. Number 3, his hands are wet. He needs a, his hands are wet. He needs a, yes, he needs a towel. He needs a towel. Number 4, Ali's room is in a mess. Yeah, mess يعني فوضى. Ali's room is in a mess. He has to, yes, he has to tidy it. He has to tidy it. Let's move to the next one. Here also we have fill in the gaps with suitable words from the books. In the books we have 4 words: experience, towel, safe, and rucksack. This bag is too small for the journey. You need a big, yes, correct. You need a big rucksack. rucksack يا شباب يعني حقيبة الظهر. Number 2, it isn't to go camping alone. Yes, it isn't safe to go camping alone. It isn't safe. Number 3, to apply for this job you should have, yes, you should have experience. You should have experience. Number 4, his face is wet. He needs a, yeah, he needs a towel to dry his face. So his face is wet. He needs a towel. Now we are going to start our grammar section. Sentence number 1. I was walking in the street when the accident, yes, as I told you before, when, before when, present progressive. So after when will be past, sorry, past progressive. After when will be past simple. زي ما قلنا يا شباب when يجي معاها ماضي مستمر وماضي بسيط. هنا was walking, the was walking was walking موجودة present past progressive, so we should choose happened, the past simple. Number 2, the students when the teacher entered the class. يبقى the students the students were shouting. Were shouting because here we have entered the class. It's a past simple, so we should choose the past progressive. Were shouting. Students were shouting. طبعا were لأن students هنا جمع يا شباب لازم ناخد معاها were. هنا students جمع, so we should choose where. Okay. While I was studying the movie, yes, I was studying past progressive, so we should choose past simple, started. While I was studying the movie, started. Number 4, my brother always his homework in the evening. Yeah, always. Always من الكلمات الدالة على زمن ال present simple المضارع البسيط. And here we have the subject is singular. الفاعل مفرد يا شباب يبقى we should choose the verb with S which is does. My brother always does his homework in the evening. Here number 5, the boys were the car yesterday at 7 o'clock. Yesterday at 7 o'clock يا شباب موعد محدد في الماضي, a specific time in the past. So we should use the past progressive, الماضي المستمر. هنا we have where, so we should choose the verb with ing, washing. Number 6, my sisters were DVD yesterday at 9 o'clock. It is the same rule, نفس القاعدة, so watching. So here, washing, and number 6, watching. Let's move to the next question. Here, Jasim usually karate after school. Yeah, Jasim usually here indicates the present simple. بتبين لنا زمن المضارع البسيط, وطبعا عندنا جاسم فاعل مفرد ويبقى we should use does. Jasim usually does karate or karate after school. Here do as shown between brackets, يعني افعل ما كما مطلوب بين الأقواس. The students are study English now. Yeah, here you see لازم نقرأ الجملة للأخير. Now indicates the present progressive, so it should be the students are studying English now. Number 2, my sisters were cook pasta. Yes, were cook pasta. It should be my sisters were cooking pasta. Here, the children are playing tennis at the moment. At the moment is same like now. So also it should be playing. The children are playing tennis at the moment. The children are playing tennis at the moment. Here, I'm looking for Dana's book. Dana, a girl. Dana, bint. And singular, ومفرد. It's ours. This pronoun is wrong. We have to correct it. So it should be, yes, I'm looking for Dana's book. It's hers. It's hers. Here, change into negative. نحول إلى النفي. Fahad, Khalid, and Osama were surfing the net. We should add not here. Were not. It should be like this. Fahad, Khalid, and Osama were not surfing the net. Were not surfing the net. Let's move to the next questions. Though as shown between brackets, number 1, my friends are play football now. Now, so it should be my friends are playing football now. My friends are playing football now. طيب. Number 2, that is Ali's bike. That is Ali's bike. It's, yeah, Ali فاعل مفرد ومذكر. So it should be not them, it should be his. That is Ali's bike. It's his. It's his. Let's move to another question. Yes. Noura and Sarah didn't play it a volleyball. As I told you before, when we use didn't for negative, لو استخدمنا didn't للنفي أو استخدمنا did للسؤال, الفعل يا شباب يجي في المضارع بدون الإي دي, يجي في المضارع أو في المصدر, يعني في المصدر يعني في المضارع. Noor and Sarah didn't play volleyball. طيب number 2 last Monday. كلمة last من الكلمات الدالة على الماضي ما ينفعش go. يبقى last Monday علي yes correct علي went to the museum. Number 3 3 years ago كلمة ago برضو من الكلمات اللي تدل أيضا على زمن الماضي. 3 years ago حمد traveled yes traveled to Qatar and don't forget to make the doubling okay traveled to Qatar. Let's move to the next question. Yesterday we visit my uncle. Also here yesterday من الكلمات التي تدل على الباست زمن الماضي يا شباب past the past tense, so it should be yesterday we visited my uncle. We visited my uncle. Number 5 when I visited my friend قاعدة when للمرة الثانية when هنا visited ماضي بسيط يبقى it should be ماضي it should be past progressive ماضي مستمر يبقى تكون when I visited my friend Ali was watching video games. Ali was watching video games. طبعا علي عشان مفرد اخترنا was. لو علي فاعل جمع كنا اخترنا ايه؟ Yes, correct. Where? So, when I visited my friend, Ali was watching video games. Number 6. The kids were swinging at the park when it, yes, here we have were swinging, the past progressive, so here it should be past simple. Like this. The kids were swinging at the park when it started to rain. When it started to rain. Here, boys, you have the writing question. Write about a bad day or an unlucky day that you had before. Here, you have to write a paragraph about a bad day or a bad experience or an unlucky day that had before. يعني موقف سيء حصل لك من قبل. As we learned in the classroom, we should use the past simple while writing. We should use the past tense. نستخدم زمن الماضي أثناء الكتابة. Another question which is write a paragraph about your new hobby. Write a paragraph about your new hobby. يعني اكتب فقرة عن your new hobby يعني هوايتك الجديدة. You have to tell someone about your new hobby and you have to tell us details. تعطي تفاصيل عن هوايتك. What is your new hobby? What are you doing? When do you practice it? أين بتمارسها? With who? مع من? When? At what time? في أي وقت? What are you working on now? بتشتغل على إيه دلوقتي؟ And what are you going or what are you planning to do? إيه اللي بتخطط تسويه؟ Details like this. Okay? Thanks for watching, my dear students, and I wish you all the best. شكرا للمشاهدة أبناء الطلاب وأتمنى لكم التوفيق والنجاح إن شاء الله تعالى. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.